Please put your hands together for Allison Manley.
Thanks so much, everyone. I'm going to read two excerpts called The Travelers that I wrote a few years ago. So, everyone was thinking about the future. The government had always urged its citizens to look into the matter, even before the trains and the font, and of course, before hibernation. Even after the media showered advertisements that showed the world how these new trains made time travel possible, the idea did not strongly influence the middle class. Then the device announcement came. It happened while Leslie and Jacob were in their living room, which was comfortably furnished by the money from Jacob's high-level teaching position. Jacob had been reading Rand, and Leslie sat next to him reading a film magazine. She read each magazine from cover to cover at least twice. Jacob, who didn't really read magazines, claimed that Hollywood was insignificant. She never bothered to argue. As she read, her free hand reached behind Jacob's neck and lightly scratched the area where his hair met the nape. She was so surprised when he craned his head to meet her fingers that she wasn't sure he had done it. Then the moment was interrupted when a screen appeared 3.5 feet in front of Leslie's face. A similar screen appeared in front of the rest of the country, Jacob included. Leslie's screen flashed purple, then green, then red, to which Leslie realized that a device announcement, as opposed to a mandatory advertisement or family notice, was about to begin. As with all device announcements, of which Leslie had seen only 50, the president appeared, smiling in his neon white political office. "Hi," he commanded. As usual, his eyes looked above the camera. "You will know by now of the trains. Recent riots have led your representatives to believe that one major complaint about these trains is they are too expensive for the average American." Leslie nodded, and the screen moved up and down in response. "Font." The purple word replaced the face on the screen, and the voice continued. "Your representatives have created a solution, the font. Through this subsidy, you, middle-class citizen, will be able to travel on the trains free of charge." The screen flashed a new coinage: financial assistance for new train traveling. Leslie let out an audible "ooh." "Press the purple button on your home iGovern for more information. We highly encourage citizens to apply for this new subsidy. After certain applications are accepted, we will pick the winners randomly. It's free to apply, and it could be you." So I'll skip to the actual application that Leslie pulls up on her iGovern. Font application, sponsored by the Department of Travel, controlled by the Commission to Approve Travelers, CAT. Thank you for your interest in time travel. We wish you luck in the application process. Please respond to the following questions. Your answers will be reviewed by the CAT. The CAT will advance 15% of applicants to the next round, in which applicants will be picked at random. Only middle to low income families will be considered. 12 families will be picked from each state, and each member of your household must complete the application to be considered for the font. If you win, you will be able to pick from 2 exciting travel options: a 3-day trip taking you a year into the future, or a 2-week trip taking you 10 years into the future. Before submitting the application, please state your full name for security purposes. Question 1, how old were you when you first fell in love? Question 2, what was the worst pain you ever felt? Question 3, do you feel that fluorescent lighting makes you look worse than natural lighting? Please do not explain. Question 4, what is your favorite recreational drug? Question 5, would you breed more children if your government asked it of you? Question 6, how many religions did you reject before converting to American atheism? Question 7, respond to this question in no less than 765 words. The iGovern will count for you. Please describe how this trip will benefit you and your family. Looks like a quick application, Leslie said to Jacob. I'm sorry? The application. It doesn't look like it would take a lot of time at all, actually. His nose dived back into the book reader, and Leslie considered how little of his face she could see. Would she see more of his face if they took the train? Leslie considered the first and last questions of the application. Wouldn't you like a little vacation? Of course, who wouldn't? Well, let's fill it out. We would probably learn a few things about each other. Like, for instance, I don't know your favorite drug. Jacob didn't reply. Thank you.